Hey guys, in today's video, we'll try to understand how to do string formatting using F-string. Now, with the version 3.6, Python introduced this new string formatting, which is F-string or literal string interpolation. Yeah. With this formatting method, you can use embedded Python expression inside string constraint. Yeah. So Python F strings are faster, more readable, and more concise, uh, or less error prone, I can say. Yes. So let's see some example quickly by understanding how to print using F string by using a previous examples itself. Yeah. So to print variables using F string, you can simply put them inside the placeholders. So uh, the first thing that we want to have to see is print variables inside. We'll see printing of variables inside F string. We'll use the same example that we had used earlier. So we'll use this example which was there. Yeah, where I have assumed the name, the age as which is an integer. Now what we'll do is we need to put the formatting string, that is before the string you need to put an alphabet, that is F. Yeah. And then the variables has to be placed inside this curly braces or curly brackets. So my variables were name and age. I'll not require this format because this was another way of printing. So this is it. So if I try to print this, it will give me the same output which we had earlier. So it is processing now. See this? It's the same output that we have seen earlier with the way of format or percentage operator. Yeah. Let's try to understand some more example. Let's try to evaluate expression using the F strings. Yes. So let's try to evaluate expressions using F string. Like suppose I have price that is equal to 10 rupees and quantity I have as 5. Yeah. And I want to print, say, F, and then I have to put the string, that is price is the curly braces that we have to mention the variable, that is price. Yes. Quantity, again the curly braces to mention the quantity, that is the variable. Yeah. And then we have the output, that is total. So I have to evaluate an expression. So I have to multiply price into quantity to get the total. So I can evaluate an expression, that is price multiplied by quantity to give the total amount that I have to spend on this product. So this is total amount. Yeah. So let me see if it evaluates the expression. Yes, it is evaluating. So you can use it to evaluate expression as well. Yeah. It can be used to print dictionary key values using the F string. So you can always use the dictionaries as well. How we can use it is like, suppose we'll use the user as dictionary is name, which is Nilesh. Yes, which I kept earlier. We need to separate it by comma. As you know earlier about our session on dictionaries, I need to put the key as well in double quotes. Yes, and the value in double quotes since it is a string. age has to be in double quotes because it is a key value, and the number will be without double quotes. So this is a dictionary which has name and age. Now let me print the same thing, the name and age which we have earlier, but this time I need to provide the dictionary. So I have to give name, user, yes, user, and in brackets I have to specify the key to get the value. Same way for age, I have to give the user, and in square brackets I have to specify the age. Yes, user output, yeah, name, and right, it is name. Why is it showing error? Let's run this. Let's see if it gives an error. Oh yeah, I have this double. Oh, I cannot have double quotes within the double quote. So I have to have a single quote. I guess this will work. Yes. So you remember about the quotation marks. If you have double quotes as your string, to show your string, you cannot have double quotes to show your variable. So you need to put it in single quotes. If I had it in single quotes, the entire string in single quotes, then I could have put my variable in double quotes. So this will run now. See this? So you can use dictionary. The placeholders can be populated by dictionary values. Yeah, as we have variables, we are just populating it by the dictionary key to get this value. So dictionary is one of the building data types in Python that stores unordered collection of key value pairs. Yeah. So you can also have self-debugging expression in Fstring. Yeah. So that is done by the way of equal to sign. So this is the way of equal to sign is used for self-debugging. So let me use the same example of price and quantity. Yeah. And I will have this, let's call this a bit of price, quantity, yeah, and the total. I need to put as equal to, yes, to get a debugging. So what it will do is it will provide the price and quantity equal to 30. Yes. So let's see. It will show the self-debugging option. See this? So it is showing the total amount, which is price into quantity. It is showing me the variables as well, by which the same is calculated. That's why we have added equal to. Yes. You can also have a user-defined function called to an F string. We can do that as well. Yes. So how do we do that? Suppose I take this price into quantity and create a function called total amount. So I'll say def total price comma quantity. I need to pass on the variables for the function. And here I will say return price into quantity. Yes. Now here is where we'll put the function. So I'll call a function. So this remains same. So price I'm assuming is a 10, quantity as 3. But instead of price and quantity like this, I will put the function. So my function is total, and the value that I'm passing to the function is price and quantity. I'll remove this equal to sign. Yes. So what I'm doing here, let's understand. I'm creating a function which has a variable which needs to be coming out from the function. out of the function, I am creating two variables, price and quantity, and I am passing those variables to the function total. So as soon as this is executed, price and quantity will be pushed to this function and it will return the multiplication of this price and quantity. Let's see if we get the output as 50. Yes, so the output is there. Yeah, so it is possible to call a user defined function inside the fstring function. Yeah, just by passing on the required parameters. Yeah, we can also do precision handling as we had for format and percentage operator. Yes, how we can do precision handling? We can pass on the same thing that we had for age and percent. Let me see that program that we had earlier where we had age. Yeah, this one. So what we'll do is we'll use this same code to see how this can be used as fstring. So I have name variable as Nilesh, age as 23, and my percent as 65.89. Now I want to print, so I'll say F. Yes, that is fstring. I will put instead of this, I'll put the variable name, that is name. Age variable was age. Yes. Oh, I made the curly brackets. Yes. And I have scored percentage, that is percent I have to type. Yes, percent, and then the colon 6.3 F percent marks. Just let's see what it prints. Like I need to remove this formatting as such. Since we have included the variables in the curly brackets itself, which makes this F string functionality more usable. So let's run this. So you see 65.890 as we have seen earlier. Yes. So this is how you can have a precision handling as well using F string. Now string, as we had alignment, we have seen alignment. We can use F string as well for the alignment purpose. How we can do that? We'll use the same example so that you have an idea of how the same thing can be handled in different ways through a common function or variables functions. So through f string, either through percentage operator or through format method. So let's do this. I have this name variable called iScanAnalyze. Then we have this greater than symbol. Yes. But what we need to do is I need to, instead of writing this format name here, I need to remove this because the variable do not need to be specified separately. It has to be specified inside the curly braces. So I'm putting it here. I need to put the f string method to for the method to identify that I have put the variable within the curly brackets. You can see this. If I remove f string, you can see this is treated as a string. Yeah. So as soon as I put f, it treats it as a variable. So let's see whether this right alignment, left alignment also works in f string. Yes, it's giving me the same output. So for greater than symbol, it is giving me right aligned text. For less than symbol, it is giving me left aligned text. And for apostrophe symbol, it is giving me middle aligned text, center aligned text. Yeah. So for string variable, you can specify the alignment just as we did for format. Yeah. Now, you can also print numbers in other formats using fstring. Yeah. So I can have the same number printed in different formats. How I can do that? Yes. So the fstring can display numbers with hexadecimal, octal, scientific notation when used with X, O, and E respectively. So let me have a code and I have num equals to 20. Yes. And I'll say print f This is hexadecimal that we'll try. Hexadecimal, that is, as I said, hexadecimal is X. Yes, we'll have octal. So octal is O. So I have to replace X with O. Yes. And then we have scientific notation. So will not use it, rather you will not be using it often, but I want your people to know what all things are possible. So scientific notation is more exponential kind of thing. So let's see the output. So we have assumed number 20, which is an integer. Now we are trying to convert them all into hexadecimal, octal, and scientific notation and show it accordingly. Yes. So you can see this hexadecimal, it is 14, octal is 24, scientific notation is this one, 2 point something. Yeah. So these are various ways of referring, and it is more sophisticated and more easy, error prone than other formats that we have seen till now. I hope you like this f-string function. I personally use f-string a lot rather than the percentage or the format method. Yeah. Uh, Hope you like this video and you'll use that string for formatting your string. Thank you so much.